Hey guys, WRESTLEDUDE here. Breaking news, new match added to NXT Takeover Destiny. It's gonna be Hideo Itami versus Roderick Strong. That is breaking news. Now on to the show. Roderick Strong versus Drew McIntyre's former 3MB partner Jinder Mahal versus the knockout artist Cassius Ohno. One man is going to take over to face off for the NXT Championship. And here we go, Roderick Strong and a heartache to Cassius Ohno. 2 and the 3. Cassius Ohno eliminated and Jinder Mahal sneaks in from behind. The Colossus. Oh no. Oh, Roddy, kick out! 2 and a 3! I mean, I'm in shock. Jinder Mahal is gonna be in the main event of a pay-per-view. Hey guys, it's Jacob from the WRESTLEDUDE channel here again with another episode of the NXT Universe Mode, the last episode of the Universe Mode here before Takeover Destiny, as the men and women of NXT look to gain momentum heading into their respective matches, as you just heard from the, I guess, channel creator, the WRESTLEDUDE, and Universe Mode informant. A new match has been added to the Takeover card. We'll be running down all the matches following this tag team matchup. Hideo Itami taking on Roderick Strong. That'll be very interesting. But also another matchup that will be taking place at Takeover will be the tag team title match, DIY versus the Authors of Pain. I'm excited to see that one. But what will happen in our opening match here tonight when DIY takes on SmackDown Live tag team, the Hype Bros? And I know this is an unpopular opinion among some, but I'm actually a fan of Mojo Rawley and Zack Ryder. I mean, I feel like they could do with a new theme song, but I don't know, I like it. Zack Ryder, a former United States champion, former Intercontinental champion, although that reign was short-lived, unceremoniously, by the way. But they are back here in NXT. It was actually in NXT where Zack Ryder and Mojo Rawley first became a tag team, so that's pretty cool. Also, same thing for Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa. They were brought in as part of the first ever Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic, although I don't think they lasted that long. But, I mean, they've stuck together, they've been through thick and thin, and now they're so close to becoming NXT Tag Team Champions. All they have to do is defeat the Authors of Pain at TakeOver as Johnny Gargano hits a nice maneuver off the ropes. The Authors of Pain have been watching very, very closely. Oh, man, and a nice uppercut. Very nice uppercut. Oh, very nice indeed. Takes him over. Speaking of TakeOver, it's shaping up to be one hell of a show. But before TakeOver, we have our main event tonight, which will be Drew McIntyre taking on Roderick Strong, the matchup we didn't get to see a couple of weeks ago. And with Jinder Mahal now as the NXT Championship #1 contender, Drew McIntyre looks to gain that last bit of momentum before TakeOver. We haven't seen Drew McIntyre since the attack by Jinder Mahal when he put his neck in a chair. From what we can understand, Drew McIntyre was at home recuperating with some throat injuries. Make of that what you will. Oh, and Johnny Gargano, great counter off the DDT. And Mojo Rawley trying to get into the matchup. Oh, and his super kick. I love that super kick animation. Oh, was Mojo Rawley knocked off the apron. And Zack Ryder maybe getting taken out right here. Boom! Taken down. And now into the cover on Zack Ryder. 2 and a kick out. Imagine what momentum they could get by defeating, if they can pin Zack Ryder. That's defeating a former Intercontinental and United States champion. That goes a long way. Oh, that is. If they can get him in position for the super kick and running knee combination. Oh, and now Zack Ryder putting him in the corner. Oh, never mind. Brings him back for a neck breaker. And meanwhile, Zack Ryder makes the tag to Mojo Rawley. looks to stay hyped. Mojo Rawley back in his old stomping grounds of NXT. Oh, but meanwhile, Johnny Gargano coming right back into it, trying to keep him down. Nice discus forearm. Johnny Gargano. Oh, man. Who's been on the receiving end of many a beating from the Authors of Pain in the last tag team match between DIY and the Authors of Pain. He says that will not happen at TakeOver. I will be on my best and most fearsome behavior. Oh, the most momentum on my side. And he looks to do that by picking up a win over the Hype Bros. Oh, and look at this, Mojo Rawley just taking those shots. Oh, but just bites it on that super kick. And now into the cover on Mojo Rawley, who kicks out. Oh, man. And Mojo Rawley rolls out of the ring. Very interesting attire from Mojo Rawley. I mean, whatever it helps, as long as you pick up the win. And Mojo Rawley trying to get to his tag team partner now. Oh, never mind, Mojo Rawley. Oh, here we go. Oh, running enziguri. And the crowd chanting for NXT. Ooh, and what is Johnny Wrestling doing here? Gargano. Oh, very nice maneuver. Very nice. But Mojo Rawley puts him in the corner. And Mojo Rawley running forearm. Oh, man, that's gotta hurt. Oh. Never mind, Johnny Gargano takes him over. And they have taken over this matchup. Oh. Now look at this. Johnny Gargano sends him hard into the corner. And Tommaso Ciampa. Ooh, trying to get taken out on the floor. Tiger Bomb. And meanwhile, back inside the ring, Johnny Gargano into a cover on Mojo Rawley, who kicks out. Oh, and now Johnny Wrestling looks to take advantage. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, man. And Johnny Gargano. Oh, Johnny Gargano with Mojo Rawley up on the top rope. Superplex to the outside. Jesus Christ. And it's moves like that Johnny Gargano will pull off to try and become NXT Tag Team Champions. And the crowd chanting, "This is awesome." And DIY look to get that awesome feeling once again and win the tag team titles at TakeOver. Johnny Gargano into the cover off the huge superplex to the outside. And the 3, and DIY pick up the win. And the Hype Bros just weren't hyped enough to pick up the win here tonight. DIY picking up a win before TakeOver. Very nice. Johnny Gargano was the one that made the pinfall. Look at that maneuver on Zack Ryder. A full Nelson type of gory bomb into a face buster, kind of a flatliner. And then a superplex to the outside. Mojo Rawley sort of had it going there with that forearm. But then it was the superplex to the outside that would do him in after taking this huge bump to the face. Zack Ryder taking down Tommaso Ciampa for the time being. But in the end, his tag team partner Mojo Rawley just wasn't hyped enough to keep up with Johnny Gargano. Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa are heading to TakeOver. We may be looking at the next group of NXT Tag Team Champions. Congrats. Congratulations to the tag team of Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa. Wait, what the hell? Uh-oh. Oh, no. Well, this isn't good. The NXT Tag Team Champions, the Authors of Pain, are here. And they're staring right into the eyes of their challengers for this Sunday at TakeOver. It will be Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa versus these two behemoths of men, Akam and Razor, the Authors of Pain. And here we go. The NXT Tag Team Champions on their way to the ring, and DIY are ready for a fight. Here we go. Here we go. We got a fight. And the referee referees trying to get this match in order. Oh, trying to get these guys underway. The referee ringing the bell. Uh-oh, the Gargano escape. And Akam and Razor. Ooh. Oh, and the Authors of Pain taking him down. Oh, man. Trying to hold him off. Oh, man. Oh, and Akam taking him down. Akam is dismantling Johnny Wrestling right now. Oh, no. Johnny Wrestling taken down as Tommaso Ciampa gets back to his feet. Oh, there goes Johnny Wrestling. And the Tag Team Champions taking him down. And the Authors of Pain dismantling each and every member of DIY. Oh no. Oh, and Tommaso Ciampa trying to hold up. Oh no, and AOP laying him out. And the NXT Tag Team Champions laying out DIY after several things of offense, following it up with a powerbomb. The Authors of Pain are ready for Takeover. And will this be the scene come Takeover? Will the Authors of Pain walk out Tag Team Champions? I know usually when the bad guys get the upper hand on the last show before the big event, that means they're going to lose. But I can highly doubt that Authors of Pain will lose at Takeover. Lesser men have tried, and all of them have fallen to the final chapter. And what will happen when DIY take on the Authors of Pain for the NXT Tag Team Championships at TakeOver? Who is leaving as Tag Team Champions? Also, match earlier announced it will be Hideo Itami versus Roderick Strong. Hideo Itami said no one in NXT respects him anymore, and he said he's going to start taking out talent that are trying to take his spot on top of NXT. He looks to take out the Messiah the Backbreaker. Also at TakeOver, Mia Yim will challenge Nia Jax for the NXT Women's Championship as the rookie champion goes in against the more trained professional Mia Yim. Mia Yim looks to become the new NXT Women's Champion. And also, this entire night of action caps off with an incredible NXT Championship match. Jinder Mahal coming back to NXT, looking to rectify what happened to him several years ago here in NXT, and going to face off against his former friend Drew McIntyre. It will be an incredible main event and an incredible takeover event altogether. All that goes down at NXT TakeOver Destiny right here on the WrestleDude channel. Cheap pop. Well, for our main event tonight, it'll be the NXT champion Drew McIntyre going one-on-one with Roderick Strong. This is a match that we were supposed to have a couple of weeks ago before Jinder Mahal, who was in the mask, attacked Roderick Strong and then would attack Drew McIntyre, putting him on the shelf, injuring him. And so here tonight we're going to get that matchup that we never got a few weeks ago. And who is going to win? Drew McIntyre coming back from that neck injury from a couple of weeks ago. Roderick Strong trying to keep in title contention after being defeated last week in that triple threat elimination match, being defeated by Jinder Mahal. And so here tonight, Drew McIntyre goes one-on-one with Roderick Strong. Who's going to grab that momentum heading into TakeOver? And this is episode number 13. Drew McIntyre looks to make it lucky number 13 here tonight. Coming back from that injury from Drew McIntyre, going right into a matchup against Roderick Strong, a man who does not hit lightly. And right now, he's really holding his own. Nice shoulder tackle, by the way. Drew McIntyre rolling up. Roderick Strong looking for the quick win. Roderick Strong's got a kick out. Oh, and a kick out he does. Rolling up the champion, who rolls back up Roderick Strong into the cover. And another roll up, reversing the pressure. And a very nice opening combination there. And McIntyre showing why he is the NXT champion. Oh, and Roddy trying to lift up Drew McIntyre. And that's easier said than done. And the NXT champion, oh, big headbutt, trying to finish off Roderick Strong early. Normally that headbutt preludes the Claymore kick. Ooh. And And the crowd chanting NXT. And look at this, Drew McIntyre. Oh, Drew lifting up Roderick Strong, trying to hit White Noise, trying to end it early. Oh, White Noise. And that's center of the ring, right there into the cover. 2 and a kick out. And Roderick Strong, who has his own battle at Takeover against Hideo Itami, and Drew McIntyre setting up for the Claymore kick. Claymore kick. Oh no, Roderick Strong reversing the Claymore kick. And a big kick of his own to the face of Drew McIntyre. And the crowd chanting for NXT, and McIntyre in trouble. Roddy lifting him up and sends him face first. We may be looking at the end of Heartache right here. Here we go. End of Heartache. McIntyre able to counter. So early into the matchup. Oh, and Roderick Strong with a spine buster. In the early goings of this matchup, both men feeling each other out, and Roderick Strong looking for a forearm. Drew McIntyre able to counter. McIntyre looking for a choke slam bomb. Oh, and Roderick Strong able to counter. Irish whip taking him over. And Roddy looks to focus on the back yet again. Oh man, lifting him up. The strength of Strong. His last name isn't Strong for nothing. And Roddy, nice, plants Drew McIntyre with a DDT. And Jinder Mahal, you gotta know, is watching this, and he is probably laughing. Drew McIntyre putting himself in this matchup. Jinder Mahal isn't competing tonight. And the champion, Drew McIntyre, has put himself in this matchup against a man who is known to go after and target the body part of the back. And McIntyre, oh man, very nice. Oh, wait a minute. Look at her. What is this? Look at her pile driver. Roderick Strong reversed into a tombstone of his own. And Roddy, look at her put it away. Oh, Drew McIntyre, great counter. Great maneuver. And Roddy sent hard into the turnbuckle post. And McIntyre. Uh-oh, this ain't good. Oh, uh-oh. Oh no. And the champion showing no remorse. Powerbomb to the outside. Onto the floor. And the Messiah, the backbreaker, may have his back cracked here tonight. And at Takeover, will Roderick Strong be going to sleep as he takes on Hideo Itami? The referee warning Drew McIntyre to get back inside the ring. And McIntyre now climbing to the top rope, a rarity in its own right. And McIntyre from off the top rope, shoulder tackle takes down Roddy. And you know what's coming next. Here we go. Claymore kick on the way. Oh, Roddy. Oh, great maneuver. DDT. Planting the champion. And Drew looks to put it away. McIntyre, great maneuver. Counters. Claymore kick. Out of nowhere. A Claymore kick. Ball game. And indeed it is. The NXT champion, Drew McIntyre, picks up the win here tonight, heading into Takeover. A big handful of momentum, heading into Takeover against Jinder Mahal. Uh-oh. Oh, no. And there you see the challenger. Jinder Mahal, face-to-face with Drew McIntyre, and the champion is not staying in the ring. Who is taking the championship home after this Sunday? Will it be the modern-day Maharaja, or will it be Drew McIntyre? Uh-oh. Oh, and a fight has broken out here on the stage. What an ending to NXT. Guys, I will see you at Takeover Destiny, where one man walks out as NXT champion. Who's it gonna be?